let me start the recording. Yeah. So, okay. So, in the last class, we have discussed about the transaction management. Okay. And what is the transaction? I have not given the detailed description about the transaction management. Yes, but I have just given you the overview. You just familiar. I mean, just for your familiarity, you have to at least familiar with what is transaction, what is the transaction management, how to manage the transaction, what is the commit. I mean these commands, commit, save point, rollback, why these commands are needed, and what is the actual use of those. Okay, so because of these things, okay, because of this thing, entire thing like transaction management, and just I have explained yesterday, just to explain what is the use of commit, rollback, and save point. Okay, it's not the complete discussion about the transaction management, but whatever I taught yesterday, that was only the introduction, and you should be having the familiarity with these commands: commit, rollback, and save point. Okay, cool. So if anybody is having any kind of doubt, they can now ask, and if they don't have, then we can proceed ahead and we will start the operators concept. Okay, we because I have used many operators earlier, but maybe you felt that okay, this thing is not explained, how come I will understand. So today, this is the time we will start operators, then slowly, because we cannot learn everything, in one everything, and at a once. Okay, so you have to just have some patience, be with me, don't worry. uh, okay, and yeah, you can ask any doubt if you're having from yesterday class, anybody. You guys are open for chat. You can drop the message also. Okay, Ullas saying no. Kancha also saying no doubt. Okay. What about others? Okay, no doubt. Cool. So most of you, I think you are not having any kind of problem, or maybe if you want to brush up the things again, because if you're not clear with the concept, you can go onto the YouTube channel, and there I put it these classes so that you can go there and again repeat it. Okay, fine. So we will start today operators. What is operators? Okay, so you can say, I mean, operators are, will be used to perform some operation, definitely. Okay, and so to perform some operation, there are following types of operators in the database domain. Okay, database field. Not only database field, I mean, few of the operators like is, null, okay, like, between. Okay, these are the operators, special operator are there in database. Okay, but arithmetic operator, relational operators, and logical operators, so these operators I think you are familiar with already. These operators are in programming language. Any object oriented programming language, they will have these operators at least. Okay, so what is arithmetic operator, relational operator, logical? Okay, so you can see here, arithmetic operators are like, arithmetic operator require two operand. Okay, what is operand? First of all, you should understand what is operand. If I will write a plus b, okay, if I will write a plus b, so what is operand and what is operator here? So operands are a and b, and plus is the, you can say, operator. And which type of operator it is? Arithmetic operator. Okay, arithmetic operator. Okay, so you got it right. What is operand, what is operator? So you should be very clear about it. Then only you will understand what is the, I mean, whatever the definition I'm writing here. Okay, so already we know plus operator is there, minus operator, multiplication, division, remainder. Okay, cool. So following are the relational operators. So what and all the relational: greater than, less than, and these operators, okay, we will be using while defining the condition. Okay, If you want to specify some particular condition, in that case, you have to use operators. Okay, so you have to remember what kind of operators are there: arithmetic operator, relational operator, and logical operators, in operator, between operator. Okay, and all those. Okay, so what is relational operator? Greater than is equal to, less than, and these things. So these operators, so uh, 1 minute. Yes, so these operator you can see here: greater than, equal to, less than is equal to. Okay, these operator will always return the boolean values. Okay, how it will happen? Suppose if I will write select star from, or select some column, some balance from customer table. Somebody is saying something. Yes. So Soumya is asking what is the use of between operator. We'll discuss, don't worry. Soumya, okay. Select balance from customer where, or you can see, select all the customer. Let's assume select all the customers whose salary is greater than 10,000. Okay, so this is the one of the operator, and what is the condition? It is salary is greater than 10,000 or not, true or false, correct? So whatever the operator we are using, these all operators will always return the boolean values. Okay, so these operator will always return the boolean values. Okay, whether it is not equal to, maybe you can write city. I don't want the customer who belongs to Bangalore. Okay, so what I will write, city is not equal to Bangalore. Okay, if I want the customers, okay, they should not belong from Bangalore. I don't want the customer there if they are belongs from Bangalore. Okay, so similarly, so what it is saying, select all the customer where city is not equal to Bangalore. What this condition will return? It will return either true or false, right? If the customer is belongs to Bangalore, it will return true. If it is not belongs to Bangalore, okay, so the condition is city is not equal to Bangalore. Okay, so if it is belongs to Bangalore, it will say yes, it is belongs to Bangalore. That means it will return true. Oh, sorry, false, because it is belongs, this customer belongs to Bangalore. But if it is returning true, that means this customer is not belongs to Bangalore. So similarly, you can now understand. So all of you, I think you got it right. The result of these operators will be always Boolean. That you have to remember. Now logical operator. What is the logical operators? Okay. So logical operator generally and, or, and not. Okay. What is this and or and not? The and or operator are used to filter the record based on more than one condition. Okay. Suppose, what is the meaning of this? Select, I want the customer who belongs to Bangalore. Okay. I want the customer whose salary is greater than 10,000 and they should belongs to Bangalore. Now how we can write this thing? Select all the customers, from, so query is select star from customer where their name, customer name, or not name, salary, right? If the salary is greater than 10,000, so here we remember we are using and, salary is greater than 10,000 and city is, city must be Bangalore. Okay, city must be Bangalore. So this is the, now my requirement is I want only customers who belongs to either Bangalore or Chennai. Okay, I want the customer who either belongs to Bangalore or Chennai. What the condition will you write? Select all the customers where their city should be is equal to Bangalore or city is equal to Chennai. Okay, so that's how we will, write the query. So these are the logical operators. Okay, so any doubt, any up to this? What is the relational operators? Okay, so relational operators will always return the Boolean value. Okay, logical operators are used to filter the record based on some more than one condition. If you are having the condition more than one, okay, in that case you can go for logical operator. Okay, the AND operator displays a record if both the first condition and second condition is true. Obviously you can now here you can see both the condition salary is greater than 10,000 and city is Bangalore, then only this condition will return true, else it will not return true. If it is true, then only it will return the customers. Okay, so we can see here. Now we have the few customers already. Okay, so select. Let me check first the relational operator. Okay, then we'll see. So there is no column of salary. Okay, so let me check. Show tables. How many tables are there? Employees. Okay, let me check the description of this employee table. Then I will provide some records to it. Employee ID, employee name, employee phone, employee. Okay, date of birth. I will add one more column. Okay, let me check. Any data is there? Okay, let me truncate it. Truncate table employees. Yes. Now there is no data. Okay. Now let me add one more column here. I will add one more column called salary. Okay. So now what I'll do use alter table name. Okay. Add column. Which column I want to add? Salary. What is the type I want to use with it? Float. Let's assume this. Okay. So now one more column will be added now to this table. So here you can see select, oh sorry, description I want. So one more. Okay. So which, okay, I have altered the customer table. I'm sorry guys. So let me just drop this column. Okay. Data type is not required. Okay, cool. Select. Okay, so okay, nothing is modified. Clear. Let me just alter the employee table. Okay, why I'm taking the float data type is for salary, because maybe there is some rupees and some paise. I want to just store the numeric as well as floating point values also. Okay, that's the reason I am using float data type here. Okay, maybe this month you received the salary 14,597 paise. So I want to store this value. For that, the data type must be float or double. Okay. Okay, so we'll see description of employees. Okay, so now salary column is also added. So now this time we will insert some record into it. Insert into employees. Okay, now I want to insert the multiple records. Okay, so insert into employees table, and and I have to provide few columns because I want to store some multiple values. So like this, you have to, so let's assume I will insert 4 records. Okay, and for what? Employee ID I want to enter, employee name, employee phone, employee date of birth, salary, everything. Here, employee ID is 101, employee name is suppose my name, let's assume, and some phone and date of birth. Some date of birth you can take. Okay, don't assume this is my real birthday. And salary, something. And now employee name, some employee name, maybe employee phone, date of birth, and salary. 50. Uh, name, and salary. Which is suppose. So now 4 records have been inserted. Select start from. So the salaries are okay. So maybe float. I mean, you can define the okay numbers also. We will see that later. So okay, let me let me add one more column here. Alter table employees. Okay, add column name. Suppose I'm taking city. Care. Let's assume 20 character. Okay. Now city is null. Now I will update the table. Update employees. Okay, set city is equal to valley where employee ID is equal to 101. Okay, updated city suppose Bangalore. Chennai. Hyderabad. Okay, let me just check the table now. It is inserted or not. Okay, so all the records have been modified. Okay, so let me insert few more records. Suppose 4 more record I'm adding, because if you have more records then your understanding would be clear. 10K this time. Date of birth is same. Name is I'll change it a little bit. Okay, let me assume the salary is Okay. Phone number is same. Okay, let me get this ID as 108. This one is 7. Okay, some ID is 106. And here, mhm, oh, okay, now we can see. Okay, so okay, I haven't updated the city. Okay, okay, let me update city also. Hyderabad. Okay, 6. Okay, okay, so cool. So maybe these are the records present into my table. I want to use relational operators. Okay, so how we can use select employees where salary is greater than 10,000. Suppose how many records are there? Oh, totally 7. Okay, any is there any record which is less than 10,000? Okay, so see the record which is having the ID 108, it is not greater than 10,000. Okay, so for this record the condition is false. That's why this record will not comes into the result set. Whatever the result you are seeing here, right, it will not come into result set. Okay, only these values will come. If you will specify the condition greater than and equal to 10, that record also will come, because the salary is equivalent to 10,000. It is not greater than that. Okay, now I want the person who is having the salary less than 25k. There are four customers. Sorry, there are four employees who are getting less than 25,000. Okay, so this is how we can see. Now I want to see uh, if I want city is, if the city is Bangalore, then only I want all the employees who belongs to Bangalore. These are the employees who belongs to Bangalore. No, no, no. I don't want from Bangalore. I want from Chennai. So these are the customers who belongs to Chennai. Okay. So these are the relational operator. Always they will return the Boolean value. Means either it can be true or it can be false. Okay. And greater than, less than, and these equal to, these are the relational operators. All okay. Always remember this thing. Now we'll see logical operator. Okay, logical operator is something. Okay, let me show you. Select star from employees. Okay, now my requirement is I want the candidates, or I want the employees who belongs to either Bangalore, or maybe my condition is if the customer is belongs to Bangalore and if the salary is also greater than 25k, those customer I want. Select all the customers, all the employees from I'm sorry, actually I'm using customers more. Okay, my bad. So let's see here. Select star from employees where city is equal to Bangalore and okay. So SQL is, you already know, case insensitive. It is not case sensitive. SQL query language is case insensitive language. So in any case you can give the, if you can write it like this also it's fine. And or if you can write if and like this, that this query is also fine. Select star from employees. I want to select all the employees who belongs to Bangalore and salary must be greater than 25k, suppose. Okay. So there is only one customer who is having the salary greater than 25k. Okay. If I will change the condition a bit, if it is greater than 10k, then there are two customers who belongs to Bangalore and their salary are greater than 10,000. Okay. So this is how you can use your really logical operators. And is the logical operator wherever you will have more than two conditions. Okay, more than two, there can be three conditions, right? So if you are having more than two conditions, in that case you can use logical operators. Okay, somebody is saying something, let me see. Okay, so yes, Ullas, you are true. So okay, but this will so what Ullas is saying, if I will do select, I mean if I will do city is not equal to, he meant to see, he meant to say, see here Chennai. What my requirement was, I want the customer from Bangalore. Okay, so Ullas is saying city is not equal to Chennai, but this is not true. If you will do this, what internally database will do? Okay, it will, okay, let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this. Select. So what it will give you the result set, it will give all the cities up apart from Chennai. Okay, all the cities will be displayed apart from Chennai because you don't want the city. So what the condition you specified? You specified the condition city is not equal to Chennai. What does it mean? It means, I mean, what it does it mean, right? So if the record or if any employees, I don't want the employees whose city is Chennai. So this mean. Okay, city is not equal to Chennai. Let me show you here. Select star from employees where city not equal to Chennai. See here, all the customers who are not belongs to Chennai, those are coming into this result set. Okay, yes, Kanak, you are right. Any doubt? Any problem to anybody now? Right. So in this way, we can use the logical operators, relational operators. Okay. Now we'll see. I don't want to download. Okay. So already you now understood. And operator will display a record if both the conditions, first and second, or maybe there are many conditions. So if all the conditions are true, so this statement should not be like this. And operator displays a record if all the conditions are true. If all the conditions are true. Okay. So in this case, okay, in this case only and operator will return true, else it will return the false. Now what about OR operator? The OR operator display a record if either the first condition or the second condition is true. So let me clear it again. The OR operator displays a record if either of the one condition is true. So this is like, this statement should be, the OR operator displays a record if either of the condition is true. Okay, so OR operator displays a record if either of the condition is true. Now we'll see logical and logical or. Okay, operator requires two operand. The operands should be of Boolean type. You got it? So here you can see what the query we are specifying. See here what this definition is, the logical and logical, because and or operators are logical operators. Okay, so that's why we are saying the logical and logical or operator requires two operands. Okay, the operand must be of type Boolean. Okay, so here you can see, uh, let me explain it. If you will write select star from employees, where now you need two operands. Okay, but those operands should be of type Boolean. And what is the type of, what is Boolean type? True. How many types are there in Boolean? Or false, right? True or false, these are the type, these are the Boolean type. So you can say select star from employees where true and true. You got it? Let me just copy it, just let me just explain it so that you people can understand very clearly. True and true, or true and false, and or false and true, and at last false and false. So true and true, true and false, false and true, false and false. Okay, so I think you are now in confusion. What is this? So let me explain you. So here see, I will write the same query in different way now. Okay, how can I write this query? Select star from employees where, okay, I will replace this true. So I think just before just couple of minutes back I explained you, or and I told you who is returning true or false. I mean, who is returning Boolean type. Are you remember? Have you remember this? Who is returning Boolean value? A response, man, please. Who are gonna relational operators? That is correct. So I have to replace these Boolean types with relational operators. Okay. So here we'll see select star from employees where I have to use some relational operator where city is not equal to Bangalore. Let's assume is not equal to is also a relational operator. Okay, so this entire thing, what it will return, either it will return true or it will return false. Let me just assume this will, if this condition will return true, and another condition also I'm writing, I also don't want the customer who belongs to Chennai. I don't want the customer, okay, or I don't want the employees who belongs to Bangalore and Chennai. Okay, so these both the conditions may return. I mean, let's assume if both the conditions are returning true and true, then only, okay, it will return true. And if this will return true, that means this record will be fetched from the database. Okay, are you getting it? I am explaining it in very detail so that you people should not have any kind of doubt. Okay. So similarly, you can replace these all Boolean types with the relational operators. Clear? Let me just remove this. So this is the meaning of this sentence. The logical AND operator and logical OR operator requires two operand, and the operand type must be of type Boolean. Operand must be of type Boolean. Okay, cool. So we can see logical OR operator will return the value true if any one condition is true. Already we have discussed. But if both the condition is false, then it will return always false. Okay, so these are few examples that I have already shown you, but you can just for your revision purpose, these are the some conditions that I'm writing here. Okay, so logical AND operator will return true if both the condition is true. The conditions are true, otherwise it will return false always. Okay, as you know, so, and I no need to explain the logical NOT operator. Okay, so this is also important. Logical NOT operator requires only one value. NOT operator will return the reverse of its operand, whatever operand you will give. Okay, so let's assume select. See, you can see the example here itself. Select star from student. I want to select all the students where I don't want the student who belongs to Bangalore and Lucknow. I don't want those students who belongs to Bangalore and Lucknow. How you can write this query? You can write the query in two way. Okay, one way is select star from customer where not city in Bangalore, comma Lucknow, or you can write the write like this. Select star from student where city is not equal to Bangalore and city is not equal to Lucknow. So whichever is easier to you, you can use according to your requirement. Okay. So I don't. Okay. So as of now, I will not draw the diagram. I think everything is clear, right? So diagram, I think not required here. Okay. So then we'll see what is the between operator. Okay. So what between operator will do? It will. This is the operand is used to compare the value from the range of the value. Okay. Okay, so it will compare the value from the range of the values or between the value. Okay, so some range if you will specify. Okay, so whatever value you want to check within that particular range, so you can use the between operator. Okay, so this query is all this query also you can write in two way. Okay, my requirement is I want the person. Okay, or maybe select star from uh, student will be the better example. Okay, I want all the student who paid the fees between 10 to 20,000. So these are the two queries, or these query you can write in two ways. Either you can use between operator or you can use logical operators also. Got it? So here I am using logical operator down. Okay, so these are very simple queries. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Now is null operator. Now my question is, I want to check. Okay, I want to check if the city is null or some particular column value is null. I want to verify whether this customer belongs to any city or not. If he belongs to any city, his city should be mentioned in that particular cell. Okay, maybe I want if this customer or maybe this student is having some email address or not. Okay, so similarly you can write select star from student. Okay, let me show you here. So from is so these are the employees. Okay, now I want to check select all the employees whose date of birth is not null. Okay, somebody saying something. No, you. I'm not specifying any condition. That's why I will not use where condition. Yes, 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 you're true. Here actually, where there we are specifying the condition only. Yes, correct. From student where date of birth is not null. Okay, display. Or I want each customer who don't have any date of birth. There is no customer. There is no customer who is not having the date of birth. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay, so you can, I mean, these are the very simple things. So these are all the operators actually. Okay, now we can see in operators. Okay, so in operator, you'll see basically if I want to, you know, verify value, if I want to verify some value from multiple values. Okay, you have the list of values. I want to check this customer is belongs to that particular list of cities or not. Got it? So in that case, we can use in operator. So you can write like this. Otherwise, if you will not use in operator, what the condition, which is the query that you need to write? I want all the student where city is Bangalore or city is Hyderabad or Chennai or Delhi. You have to specify these many conditions. Okay. So instead of that, why don't you use in operator? Correct. I don't want the customer who belongs to either of these cities. Okay, so select star from student where city in this particular list. Got it? So this is also very simple thing. Now like operator, what is the use of like operator? So like operator will be used to compare the value with the specified pattern. What is the pattern? I already have shown you few example. If I want to check the whether the name is starting from any particular character or not. So those are the pattern already we have seen. Now again I'm repeating that. So like operator will be used to compare the value with the specified pattern. Okay, so that pattern is nothing but wildcard pattern actually it is. Okay, so SQL pattern can be used when we will be searching for the data in the database. Okay, so suppose if I want to fetch I want to fetch the employees whose name is starting with S. So what I will write, select star from employees. Okay, where employee name like. So with the like operator, always you have to specify the wildcard pattern. So underscore, what underscore will do? Underscore will specify only one character and that should be the first character. Okay, I want to verify the first character and after this first character, okay, let me see here. Okay, so this is the condition. So this is not the condition of first character. Okay, this is the condition for now first character. If I want to verify, this is the way. So like that you can verify. So here we are mentioning first character must be S, and after this particular character, any character is there, I don't bother about that. So you can define this condition like this pattern. Okay, so now I want the customer, okay, whose second character must be A. Okay, let's see here. I want to fetch all the customer employees. Sorry, I again using customers. So select all the customers for employees table where employee name like, because I want to specify some pattern. I want, if the name is falling into this particular pattern, that means my job is done. I want those customers. So what is the pattern? I want first character, I want only one character. Okay, because second character onwards, I want second character must be A, and whatever the From third character onwards, I am not bothering about. That's the reason I'm using percentage. So underscore stand for only one character. If I want third character to be checked, then use double underscore. That means two after two character, third character must be A. We'll see that. Let me show you here underscore A and percentage. So it will give you two customers. Okay, whose second character is whose name second character is A. Okay, now I want to check third character must be A. There is one name whose third character is A. Okay, so this is how we can specify the pattern. That's very easy actually. So what we are saying, underscore a substitute for exactly one character. Okay, so I think there should not be any problem. Underscore stand for a substitution. It will provide the substitute for exactly one character. Okay, so you can see here there are multiple examples that I have provided there. Okay, okay, I want to select those students whose names third character must be B. So this is the way, double underscore you can use. So up to now, any of you is having any kind of doubt, please let me know, and rest of the things we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, there are few again few questions, or if you want I can cover it now also. Okay, what Sagar is asking, percent symbol, can I give first or last? You can give anywhere. If you will give at last, then there is no use of percentage, because I don't want to skip. What percentage means is, what if you will specify the percentage symbol, after this percentage symbol, if you want to skip something, then only use the percentage symbol there itself. Okay, you cannot, I mean you should not use percentage symbol at last, because at last already this is the last character. After this character there is nothing. So why to unnecessary specify, okay, just to ignore other character, because you don't have the characters after this last character, right? So I think probably it's our answer, and I want the response from you guys, that you guys can be able to finish this one, or tomorrow I can do. These are the interview. How can Akanksha is asking how we can use not within operator. Not within, there is no operator called not within. Yes. How we can use not in or only in?
My my question is how we can use not operator with in operator. I want to use both of the operators.
That means not in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so not in,
Okay.
correct. So not,
Where city not in Bangalore. Right. Okay.
so it's a very easy. Okay, so you can write maybe so here. I want city, I want the record that not to be exist into these city. Okay, or any Pune. So I want all the customers, select all the customers from customers table where city not in. So like this you can use. Okay, is that clear, Akansha? Okay,
Yeah, sir.
okay, okay, cool. Any others? Okay, Sagar is asking, can anyone check that query? Not in. You want me to run this query into the database? You want to test it there? Okay, let me show you here. So there are few customers. I want the customers. Those are not been. I don't want customers from Bangalore and Dehradun, suppose. Select all customers where. Okay, let me just specify first city. Which city you don't want the customer? I don't want the customer from Bangalore and Dehradun. Okay, so you can specify like this. Where city not in. Okay. So only the customers you are getting which are not belongs to Bangalore and Dehradun. Sagar, is that clear? Okay, cool. Anyone else? Okay, so I think you guys are clear. So, mhm. Okay, so rest of the topics we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, let me wind up the session. Good night. Bye bye. Take care.